First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Hit down the third base line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. To short. Hit hard. And that's through into left. A base hit. Peraza is on his way home. Safe at the plate as it's now a one-run ball game.
That was a nasty sinker right there. Sometimes you get a little luck on the offensive side. Definite ground ball with eyes right there.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. Hot shot down the line, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
First and second now, one man out. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that brings up Scott Schebler as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Vargas sets. Here's the 1-0. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Conforto. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Cincinnati. And we are tied 2-2. Digging in now, Dominic Smith. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Dominic Smith.
First delivery to him on the way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big-time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also, soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there, and a strong arm.
This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jeff McNeil.
Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. McNeil stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. Certainly a versatile middle infielder playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, he's a premium defender. It doesn't matter. Anything that's in his vicinity, right or left of him, 5 steps either way, is getting vacuumed up. So they trust this guy's glove in a premium spot no matter where he's playing.
Right side. Oh, look, it's Scooter to first. How about that? 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. In now for the Reds, Tucker Barnhart. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Tucker Barnhart.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. One and one to Tucker Barnhart. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony DeSclafani, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Cano with it at second. Backhanded. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jose.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Peraza. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Vargas gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one that misses to the Cincinnati shortstop. It's 2-0 now. This is on the ground over to first. Smith ranges to his right. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Here's Jed Lowry now.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Suarez is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Second base.
And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Here's Robbie Cano now. He hit a sac fly earlier. Cano waits on the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. High in the air out to center field. Irvin moves over. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roy, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And a relay to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Roy, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
In now, Dominic Smith, as it's on the ground toward the hole. Jeanette showing off his range. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Mets are out on top, 4-2. That'll.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Votto puts a good swing on it and sends the ball well into right field. Way up into the moon deck and out of here. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. Number 13 for him on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Conforto is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Matt Kemp, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And there's a base hit on the line. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Digging in, Scott Schebler. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. On the ground to the right side. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Reds, and it comes on this Joey Votto homer. We're through 3 here in the Queen City. It's the Mets 4 and the Reds 3. In now, Jason Vargas.
Leading off for the Mets, the pitcher number 43, Jason Vargas.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Towards second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
Good time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Grounded to the right. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out.
Third baseman number 4.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jed Lowry. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but
The 1-0 home is taken. Strike 1.
pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Count is 1-2 now. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 2-run shot here for Robinson Cano. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now 6-3.
Well, the lesson here, folks, is you simply cannot give up 2-out walks because they always come back to bite you in the side. That turns what was going to be a real quick inning into one you want to forget real quick.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Conforto. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Michael Conforto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Reds 3. Stepping up now, Tucker Barnhart. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
First offering on its way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Into the box, Anthony DeSclafani. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher. Soft liner to the right side. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
And here's Jose Peraza. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. High pop up. Lowry is there for it. And that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
Leading off for the Mets.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Barnhart is underneath this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
The right fielder, number
And here's
9.
the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
D-Rock.
Might have swung at ball 4 there. It's 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, One pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And Kemp's going to need to play this off the wall now. And a relay home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Amir Garrett will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Stepping in now, Dominic Smith.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Jeanette has it on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping into the box, Jason Vargas. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Popped him up. Barnhart is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. Middle of the night from Great American Ballpark. It's the Mets 7 and the Reds 3. Now to the plate, Phillip Ervin. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-2 once more. There's a high drive to left. Back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! Solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Oh, man, that can only count for 1 run. That was an absolute bomb. He squared it up as good as you can, and there wasn't a person in the building that didn't think that was gone.
Standing in now, Joey Votto.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
Line drive to left. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the 1st out.
Number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Striding in, Eugenio Suarez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, he makes the stop. Hey now.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Cespedes, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than .400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
So striding forward now, Scott Schebler. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80. He's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
A little bouncer. Kemp at second with 2 down. Hard hit ball to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Mets 7 and the Reds 4. At the plate, Jeff McNeil.
Leading off for the Mets, shortstop, Jeff McNeil.
First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. Oh, and this deflects right off him. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. As we check out the top Mets in that department, you can currently see he's 3rd best on the ball club. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and standing in as the 3rd baseman, Jed Lowry. Here's the first pitch to him. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. 7 runs on 12 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. That's by him for strike 1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Hit in the air to center field. Irvin is after it. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Cano waits on the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. A double play ball to second. 4. Jeanette is there. There's 1. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Popped him up. Ramos has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
So coming to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. This is skied into short left center. Conforto sprinting after it. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 50.
Yasiel Puig will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 66, Yasiel Puig.
And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Vargas gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball. 2 out, nobody on. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Hard hit ball to second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Zach Duke is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 33.
Ready for another shot now, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a breaking ball stays outside. Pulled toward right center field. Irvin has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Lifetime numbers against Zach Duke. He's 1 for 5. First pitch on its way. In the air, down the line in left. On the move is Kemp. And he makes the catch in the corner. Standing in, Brandon Nimmo. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
2-0.
2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The catcher, number 40.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Schebler going back on it to the track. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
There's one of the disadvantages right there to the ground rule double rule. With the runner on first, more than likely if the ball stays in the ballpark, he's going to easily be able to score. But once it bounces over the fence, it's only third base for that base runner.
First offering on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
1-2 to Dominic Smith. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Irvin on the move. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. 2 left for the Mets. They hold a 7-4 lead. Justin Wilson is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Justin Wilson.
And here's Jose Peraza.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Ready on 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder,
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
That last AB when he hit the home run, that was a decent changeup. It was down in the zone, but one of the problems when you have a good changeup like this pitcher does, hitters go up there and they kind of look for that changeup. So he's going to have to locate it a little bit better in this upcoming at-bat.
A ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hits this one hard the other way. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
In is Joey Votto now. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's gone 2 for 8. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Settling in now, Eugenio Suarez. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Irvin, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and 2 strikes now.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Now at the plate, Justin Wilson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center field. Irvin is there. 1 down.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop, Jeff.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeff McNeil. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Irvin moves over, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 4.
Striding into the box, Jed Lowry. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. He's set, and the pitch. Tapper up the line. Suarez fields it cleanly. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. They hold a 7-4 lead. So here's Matt Kemp now, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Matt Kemp.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Hit on the ground out to short. And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
And that brings up Scott Schebler, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Kemp gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Barehanded for 1. On to first. And how about that double play? Wow.
Number 3, second baseman, Scooter.
Coming to the plate now, Scooter Gennett. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Two out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Reds go down quietly. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. The genius of water, as it's known, just blocks from us here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Michael Lorenzen will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Alex Blandino is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Now a swing, and Cano rolls this one to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder, Michael.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And quickly there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen.
Nope.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Boy, you've got to love seeing a team that's never satisfied. They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more comfortable 4-run margin. Gonna be tough to come back from this one.
The right fielder, number 9.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game to call his parents to say he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball one. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Blandino. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1.
Now batter, the shortstop.
So digging in now, Jose Peraza. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Blandino stands at first with 1 out. One and 1 to the Reds leadoff man.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Little flare out to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
A bouncer up the middle. 1 there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
8-4 tonight. The Metropolitans led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jason Vargas with his 4th win this season. Anthony DeSclafani was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Justin Wilson takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.